Hi, Deborah Roth here again at Spirited Musings with a little video snippet to give you some very interesting, fun, historical background for this holiday that we know today as Groundhog's Day. Have you noticed maybe in the last week or two that the lights shifted just a little bit? Those of us in the northern hemisphere anyway. Can you kind of begin to feel a shift in the air, a difference in the winter stillness? This is really a time of inspiration. Inspiration is drawing in the breath. Spire is respiration is all about the breath. And it's a time of just sitting still, of purification, of initiations, of quickening. This is when the seed in the earth hasn't started to sprout. Nothing's happened yet under there, but it's kind of beginning to vibrate. Spring is far from here, but it's coming soon. And this very powerful time on the wheel of the year was originally known all over the world as being a time of prophecy and possibility. In the ancient Celtic lands, it was called Imbolc, spelled in a very weird Celtic way, I-M-B-O-L-C, and basically meant ewe's milk. And this is when the ewes were lactating, of course, not giving birth yet. This is not the giving birth time. It's the time for getting ready for the quickening. So we use that energy nowadays to prepare for what's to come. That's how you can use this powerful, sounds funny to say Groundhog's Day energy, but think of it as Imbolc, as the time of preparation. It was also celebrated as the Feast of Bridget, which was actually originally Saint Bridget was the way that the early church kind of took over this cross-quarter day, this halfway point between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. It was also celebrated as Candlemas, which was 40 days after the birth of Jesus, when the Virgin Mary was considered to be pure again. That just always blows me away, that women were considered impure after childbirth. So 40 days, which was Candlemas, which was February 2nd, was considered a holy day in the Catholic Church. Saint Bridget, as I said, was honored then, and she is one of the early powerful goddesses of purification, healing, smithcraft, interestingly enough. I love Bridget. She was one of my favorite goddesses when I first started learning about the divine, still is, when I first started learning about the divine feminine. So how can you use this energy? When I've done Imbolc, Bridget, Candlemas celebrations and rituals, basically what we've talked about is how we can sweep out the grime in our lives, kind of like spring cleaning, early spring cleaning, to prepare for what's to come. I have my broom here to do that. And in some of the rituals I've done in various Unitarian churches, I've invited everybody to throw into the center aisle little pieces of paper that have written on it the things that they want to get rid of, bad habits, negative thinking, that kind of thing. And then someone takes a broom and sweeps it all up, and then we plant it in the garden outside to send it back to the earth, or we burn it, something like that. So that's one way that you can talk about it, that you can use this energy. Now, where did groundhogs come from in this whole holy day, this earth holy day? In ancient times, omens were sought this time of year for the new growing season, so that farmers would know when they should plant, how long winter was going to last. And there's an ancient rhyme, and I want to get it right, so I'm going to read it, that says, "If Candlemas Day be fair and bright, winter will take another flight. If Candlemas Day be shower and rain, winter is gone and will not come again." So this Saturday on February 2nd, be sure to watch the weather and see if it dawns bright and sunny. And if it does, Puxakatawny Phil, that groundhog that everybody watches in Pennsylvania, will see his shadow, and we'll have 6 more weeks of winter. So let's hope for a cloudy, rainy day on Saturday. I hope you enjoyed this little look at the background of Groundhog's Day, and see how that little groundhog can be a spiritual guide for you to prepare for the possibility and the potential and the potency of spring to come. I'd love to hear your stories. Happy Groundhog's Day.